Hey, Collab Coach here again to share some wise words of wisdom for the week. So, if you do not know yourself, they will not be able to love you. And what I mean by that is that we are so focused on what other people can do for us, how other people make us feel, what other people can provide for us, instead of finding that source within us first. And what I mean by that is, for example, let's do it this way. Your love and your energy level is a battery within you. That's the source that you should rely on when you're feeling down, when you're feeling depressed, when you're feeling hurt, when you feel like there's no one else in the world, you still have yourself. But you have to know how to fuel that battery. Everybody's battery is different. And when you want to allow other people to give you that energy source, again, that's your choice. You then have to teach other people within instructions or guidelines on how to fuel your battery source. But if you don't know what kind of love, what kind of juice, what kind of fuel that will fill you personally, uniquely, individually on that love and that battery source, you will not be able to fully allow someone to love you. And in fact, you won't be able to love yourself because you don't know how to fuel yourself back up. So if you're not taking that time to figure out, whoa, how do I want to be loved? How do I not want to be loved? How do I want to feel affection? How do I not want to feel affection? How do I want to enjoy myself when I'm alone? Because most of the time, a lot of us, especially me, I dealt with this for a couple years, that I didn't like to be alone. I like to either have music drowning out, I'd rather have TV drowning out, I'd rather be in public where I can't hear my own thoughts because I was dealing with things that I didn't get resolved, or I haven't taken the time to resolve those issues. And those feelings, those thoughts kept thumping in my head and I just wanted to block them out. But that's something that I had to work in with myself. And we all have our own vices. We all have things within ourselves that we don't like. Maybe be a physical appearance. Maybe be certain attitudes or certain habits that we have. Or maybe it's something that you dealt with as a child that you really haven't recovered with, or how people have treated you. Whatever it may be. But we have to realize that if you do not love yourself, if you do not know who you are as a person, how you should be treated, then anybody can walk on all over you. Anyone can cheat you, manipulate you, and hurt you in any kind of way that you can even think of. And that's why we see so many relationships where you think a couple is quote unquote really happy, but then they all of a sudden just break up because the two parties may have thought that they loved each other, but they were just sharing space. They didn't really love each other. They didn't really know how to love each other. They didn't even know what it meant to be loved. They didn't know what kind of energy source they needed, that love they needed to keep their batteries going. And it just fell apart. There was no quote-unquote foundation. There was no way to even figure out, well, am I really loving him right? Am I really loving her right? Is she really happy? Is he really happy? So on and so forth. Because if you do not know yourself, if you do not know what it means to love yourself, if you do not know what it means to have you as a company, to have you as a partner, to have you as someone that you can rely on, you can trust, then how can you expect someone else to do that for you? It's as simple as that. So take this time, take some time, maybe a little bit out of your day, just to figure out who you are as a person. How can you love yourself better? That way you'll be able to teach someone what it means to love you. And if you're having problems with that, let's talk. Who am I? I'm the Collab Coach. I focus on relationships, but not only it's relationships with your friends, families, neighbors, co-workers, and the most important relationship of all, with yourself. This is June. I'm still doing that June special. What's the June special, you may ask, if this is your first time watching me. And that is, if you share my page, if you write a comment on my page, as in a review, or if you just like who I am and what I'm about, I'm willing to give you a free 50-minute coaching session. Simple as that. Just so you can see what coaching is about, and you'll be able to have an understanding of, is coaching really for me? Is this really what I need? But as I said before, if you don't know yourself, and if you keep going in and out of relationships thinking that you're going to find that within someone else instead of your own self, then you got a problem, and I'm willing to help you with this situation. But I want to make sure we're a good fit first. So message me, comment below if you feel like you're going through that situation now, or share this with anyone that you feel like they're going through that situation where they don't really know themselves and they keep jumping from relationship to relationship trying to find themselves within that relationship, where in reality they have to find themselves within themselves. So thank you for watching and have a wonderful day. Oh, also follow me on Facebook and Instagram, Collab Coaching. YouTube, all my videos are on YouTube, Collab Coaching. Watch the full videos. Thank you so much. Enjoy your day.